Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Today we are talking about these two products from GIORGIO Armani. So if you'd like to see that, please keep watching. I don't have any lipstick on yet, but before I try them on, I feel like a little bit not sure about these because I wanted to check if they were available, because on Sephora they say exclusive and limited edition. But then I started to read a little bit about them and I thought, is it just the packaging that is limited edition and exclusive? And I'm starting to think yes, because I looked up the color on here and it's $400 for this matte lipstick, and it's also $400 for this Lip Maestro product. And these two already exist in their current lines. What I believe is that these two are limited edition and exclusive because of the packaging. Then I thought, well, do I want these? Because they're not limited edition. You can get them at any time. But then I thought, well, one of the Tom Ford products I picked up once was limited edition because of the packaging, but I use it all the time. And I've never tried this formula or this formula, so I thought, I will keep them. I will try them and find out. Also, I watched the Sephora Instagram stories, and I think it was one of their makeup artists was applying this and said it's a universal red. So I thought I could also test that out for you if it is indeed a universal red. Red is a little bit of a challenging shade for me to find. It's always a little bit off. I have found a couple that are very nice. In fact, I have Legend 103 Clé de Peau is a beautiful red. Like, I was shocked at how nice it looked. So we're just gonna try this. I'll try this, give you my thoughts. Mostly we'll check for the color, but let's just give these a try and see how they work. So far, though, the color looks really beautiful. Red is really tough to apply just straight here. I think I have some coolness in my natural, I should not talk while I do this at the same time. I think there's a bit of a cool tone to my natural lip shade, so it pulls a little bit cooler even when it's a warm color. You see what happens here? Wow, it's very vibrant. Reminds me a little bit of 103 Legend Clé de Peau. It's pretty. We'll do a little comparison between 103 Legend Clé de Peau and this one, because now I'm curious to see what the difference is myself. One thing that they did on the Instagram stories was they put then this over on top of it. So this is a Lip Maestro. There does seem to be something in there. Yeah, I don't know. They're both coated as 400. I need to stop talking while I'm putting on a red lipstick. Yeah, they're both coated as 400. But I feel like there's a slight goldness to it. Let me swatch these side by side as well. I don't know, maybe it's just the way the formula catches the light. So there it is with the Lip Maestro put on top. It definitely intensifies it, but it looks a little bit warmer. And maybe it's because there's two layers now. This is when you need like those beauty swabs nearby so you can fix it. Okay, let me go fix it. I need to fix this. Okay, so here we are, a little bit more cleaned up with both of them on. I looked at the Lip Maestro 400 in the mirror with a nice ring light, and it did seem like it had a very faint gold element to it, very faint. And I was just checking here, and I think I have to just research, but there is a color 400 in the regular Lip Maestro. I would think that if they had a different formula for this one, that it would be the gold edition, it would say, but it doesn't say it's any different in terms of like what's in here. So I don't know if the regular 400 has any gold in there, but there's a very faint goldness to it. I think it's really pretty. I mean, I'm not, how do they say? I'm not sad I have it. I'm glad I have it. Totally didn't need it though, but I thought, let me just try this. And I really like the way they feel. So I guess that was a good excuse for me to try these out. What I think I'm going to do then is try it now just with a Lip Maestro, no lipstick underneath. So I'm gonna take this off and see what it looks like just by itself. Okay, I got as much removed as possible. Trying on lipsticks is just a mess all the time. So we're going to go with the Lip Maestro this time by itself. Okay, let me go get like a swab to help just clean up the edges here. But the observation I'm making so far is that it seems like it doesn't pull as blue as the lipstick. And maybe that's just a very slight difference. It seems to have a warm sheen to it, like a more golden sheen. I think I prefer this one, but let me just, again, disaster. Let me just clean this up. Okay. Okay, so I think I cleaned it up a little bit. Let's just go around the edges really quickly with this. Forgot to talk about it. It's got an angled end as well, slightly, as well as a tapered end. So I'm going to go around as a lip liner. So let's talk about these products really quickly. I'm just gonna say this first. I wish they said, and I'm looking at it right now, wish they said on the website that it was limited edition packaging. If indeed that's what the limited edition piece is about. I'm just trying to get a handle on what's limited edition, because really what I'm reading is that it's now featured in luxurious gold packaging for a limited time only. It doesn't actually say that the color though is limited edition or exclusive. I do prefer this one though, because I feel like this one's a little bit more comfortable, and I like how there's a little bit of a gold sheen. I wish I could find, now that I'm looking at this, I wish I could find something that had more of a gold infused kind of element in a red. I think that would be really beautiful, especially if you have warm skin tones. I think that would be really, really pretty. Let me know what you think. Would you buy this just for the packaging? I mean, it's pretty. I think this would be really nice if you love these formulas and you want to take them out of your bag in public. I think that's a really good thing to pick up because it is so beautiful. I'm looking at their typical packaging and it's definitely not as pretty as this. I do like the gold packaging. So if I was a huge fan of this shade already, I would pick it up. Also, if you wanted to try them, I think this is the prettiest packaging to pick up if you wanted to try it. But is there any reason to run out and buy this in sense of urgency? I don't think so, because again, it looks like the shades are available in their typical line. So really, I think it just comes down to if you want the gold packaging. Although I do love gold, so that's not a totally bad reason, but I just feel like I just wish it was a little bit more transparent in terms of just mentioning that it was the packaging that was what was limited edition and exclusive. And that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Yeah, the Giorgio Armani matte lipsticks, the Giorgio Armani matte, hello, the Giorgio Armani, hello, the Giorgio Armani, and I like the intensity of the color. It's very deep in terms of, it's very, what is the word I'm looking for? Hey.